Yes, first of all, I want to say that I feel very excited, very interested, and very proud to have been invited to be part of the project. Thanks to Steve, thanks to Berta. And the first thing that I want to express is that it's a project highly and very, I don't want to say exactly complicated, but it's not exactly complicated. It's a project, but it's a project that demands in the part of the spectator to be very attentive all the time, to pay attention to the details, to the small detail, and to the way in which the details are connected. Because you have different stories. It's a story that is divided in chapters. It's a series. It's a story that is divided in 8 chapters. In which, in some moment, we are in the past. In some moment, we are in the present. But all the time, the center of the actions evolve around the history, excuse me, about history and memory. History and memory as the two categories that are all the time dealing, fighting, crossing, make connection between both, and even feeding one from the other, and even changing one in attention to the other. The problem with this type of conception is that it's composed of different fragments, but the fragment you need to remember that are not isolated, are not fragment from sounds of reality that are not connected, but the opposite, are fragments, but at the same time, just because they are deeply connected, they belong to a sort of new level of reality, new level of existence, and in this new level is new conception, new opportunity, new way to understand and to approach to the problem of not only memory and history, but the problem of Cuba. And the problem of Cuba, I say we have 3 different points from which to look at. One, we have the peace, all that you are seeing there into the piece, and you have an opinion about what happened in the piece. We have a second level, because you finish the experience at the theater, or you finish the experience at the projection, maybe when you abandon the place, maybe at the other day, maybe, in my case, just this night, because I left the projection and I left the round table in which we were discussing and presenting the piece with a group of friends, and we walked to a park in Havana Vieja, Templete, in old Havana, and we passed 2-3 hours discussing the piece. Because you have one group of visions. I love the idea of visions. You have a group of visions about Cuba, but when you finish, you have Cuba is around you because we are living in the city of Havana, and Cuba has been our life during the 60 years of revolution. In my case, I have 59 years, and during almost 60 years have been the experience of the different Cuba, the new Cuba that began after 1959. So we have this Cuba for the Cubans who are living in Cuba, but you have a third level. There are almost 2 million Cubans living outside the country that have a different vision of the sector. So it's a beautiful sort of game in which we connect the vision of Steve, our ideas about Cuba, but the ideas of the other. I was talking with my wife. I saw the series we heard the days before the round table, and I was talking with her, and I say maybe we have, yes, the syndrome of Batista, but maybe we have the syndrome of Castro too. And we need to make, in the future, we need to write, maybe Steve, I'm poaching him, maybe Steve, to write a new piece, the syndrome of Castro. That's it. I invite all the people to see this very, very, very interesting and poignant piece. Is a defeat to our thinking.